Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Stella. So first off, I want to say I'm sorry that it's been a little while. The reason for that is actually that my camera lens is broke, so even right now I'm actually filming on my phone instead of my camera. I'm not really sure when it's going to be fixed, but as you can maybe see in like the last two of my videos or so, there's just slightly out of focus and I couldn't figure out what it was, but it's actually the lens that's broken, so it's in for repair and I'm using my phone. And for my phone I did get a microphone just because I know that the sound through the iPhones is sometimes a bit shit, so I hope that this works out really well. That's the reason that I have been gone for a little while, but I do actually have a whole backlog of new makeup that I bought. So I'm really excited to be doing some stuff again. The first thing I wanted to review was some makeup that I actually bought during like the proper lockdown when I was still in Germany. I ordered it to Germany, but it didn't arrive before I left. So my mom and dad actually drove it over the other week to London and I finally have it and I finally wanted to play with it. So the brand I wanted to talk about today is a little brand from New Zealand called Mellow Cosmetics. From them I bought this face palette and two lip liners and a lipstick. They are also cruelty free and vegan apparently, so yeah, I was really keen to try out some of their stuff. This was supposed to be a first impressions video, but because I actually tried to film this the other day already and my camera or my phone died during the filming process, I didn't realize that the file doesn't get stored if your phone dies. So I actually lost all of that footage and I'm starting again. So the lip products are still a first impression because I've never tried them, but I did get as far as the palette, so it won't be a full first impressions. The other thing is that before I actually received these myself, my mom went through my boxes and she unpacked all of it and tried it out for herself, and I actually got the comment that if I don't want any of this makeup, she would like to have it. So just because I'm only going to be reviewing these products, I've already put on my base, but I will leave all the products that I used linked in the description down below. So I think that's enough chit chat. Let's get into it and actually show you how these products work. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is the palette, and I'm going to bronze my face. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the shade down here. As you can see, there's quite a bit of kickback, and that is because the shades are really pigmented. So yeah, just because I've done this before, I am being quite careful with how much and how I apply. So yeah, like I said before, obviously as I've tried this shade before, I knew how it was going to perform, and yeah, I really like it. I think it's really pigmented, it pays off really well, and the bronzing shade is actually really nice also for pale skin tones, and yeah, it just blended into the skin really nicely. So next up, I'm going to go in with blush. Just like with the bronzer, there is a lot of fallout, so I would be really careful again with the color so as not to go like crazy. Again, just like the bronzer shade, I do think it blends in really nicely and is really nice, and the color payoff is so strong, so just be careful with how much you go in with. Okay, so I just quickly set my face with some setting spray because I always like to do that after I've applied all of my powders and before I apply my highlighter, because I want that to be as blinding as possible. And I just threw on some mascara. I'm keeping it really light for the eyes today. So next up, going in with the highlighter, I'm gonna try both of them, one on each cheek. So let's go in with Star first, just because I'm most excited for this. It's like a champagne-y shade, which I really love. That's from one time. That is super blinding. Last time this was kind of like the moment where the camera cut out, so I didn't get a proper chance to admire them. That went on like butter too. Really easy. Okay, I'm gonna go with the second one, which is Luna, which is more of a pink one. Yeah, they're both super blinding. Yeah, this palette is really one that you can take with you everywhere. It just has everything in it already. Whew. Yeah, they're both really stunning. Yeah, I'm really impressed with that face palette. Super impressed with all of the pigments, how it performed, how blinding the highlighters are. So I think that's gonna be like a new favorite for me. Okay, finally, I want to do my lips. So I'm gonna start off by swatching the two lip liners. I'm first gonna go in with Adria. Okay, so I think in the packaging, it definitely looked much more like purple. Show you the tip of the packaging there. I don't know if you can see that. Whereas it's more of a pink shade. But I don't mind it. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, it's really pretty. The pencil itself is really easy to work with. It is quite a soft one. It does remind me of like the Kylie lip liners. So yeah, it just kind of glides on, and it feels quite comfortable to wear. So I could wear this without any lipstick, and my lips wouldn't like dry out, which I quite like. So yeah, so that is the first lip shade. And I am now going to take that off and go in with the second lip liner in a Rose. So again, actually from the packaging, I imagined the color to be more of like a dusty brown. But this is actually more like peachy. But I really don't mind it again. It's just not what I was expecting. But I actually think for me, it's a really good nude because I'm quite pale. So it works really well with my lips. Again, you could just wear this on your own or with something on top. I'm going to take it off again just so that we can see only the lipstick on its own once as well. Okay, and last but not least, going in with the lipstick. So the lipstick is a matte lipstick. So we'll see how it goes on. Oh, I love this shade. This shade is stunning. For me, this is a really good nude. I find it really hard to find nudes because even like the paler shades look dark on me. Oh, this is stunning. Yeah, the only thing missing, I would say, is a lip liner. I don't think I could walk around like this. So I'm actually going to try and use the Adria, just like outline my lips and see how it looks. The matte lipstick in itself, though, is really, really comfortable. It's got like a waxy formula. Again, it actually reminds me of the Kylie matte lipsticks. So it's not drying, which I really like, but it obviously looks matte. So yeah, I have to admit that my hope had been that the Rose lip liner, is that what it was called? Yes. And that the Posh lipstick would work really well together. So I'm super happy that that is actually the case. I do really like this lip combo, and it feels so nice. Like before this, my lips were feeling really dry, and I actually put on lip balm. But the lipstick feels like lip balm. It feels so comfortable on the lip, like it's just like gliding, like waxy formula. I love those kind of lipsticks because you can wear them all day long. And also, like, I don't really mind just reapplying them a little bit, especially when my lips are feeling dry. They're perfect for me. So that's everything for this video. Those were all the products I purchased from Mellow Cosmetics. I would actually really recommend all of them. The face palette was amazing. I'm definitely going to be taking that with me, and I think the Posh, the nude lipstick, is going to become like a new favorite of mine, especially with like even like a darker lip liner, like a little bit darker browner, for that kind of contrasted look. I really, really, really love that lipstick and the shade. I've never found a shade like that, so I'm very pleasantly surprised. I will leave them all linked down below. I did purchase them straight from their site. And I do actually also have a discount code for them, which I will leave linked down below, and you can get 15% off. It doesn't mean that I make a small commission from him, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.